Hello, I hope you're well. It is I, Lost Wolf. It is a kind of cold Tuesday, I guess. Well, I suppose we'll call it that. I'm very dressed up because it is cold. Uh, we are going to be playing some Ultima 4, and today we're just going to take Shamino through the little bits and pieces, right? He's got level 5, he's about to be level 6, we're just going to finish that up. Then we're going to do dungeon hunts to get him his stats, and that will be it. We'll have all the companions, we'll have all the virtues, and all the bits associated with needing the virtues to be complete and done. And we can start thinking about the abyss. Now, there's going to be one session, maybe, where what we do is we get ready for the abyss, and that's going to involve a lot of fighting because we need to make money. We want to go and get all the reagents we can, and we want to pre-mix as many spells as we can, and then we'll be set and ready to go to the abyss. Now, on the way to that, one of the things that I want to also do is I want to get just enough mandrake root and just enough, what is the other thing, nightshade, that we can comfortably resurrect every party member twice, and then we'll call it quits at that, and that should be it. So that is the plan going forward. Not a very complicated plan. I'm going to get the game up and going here, we're going to do some housekeeping, and then we're going to get going. So give me a second while we do all of those things. Alright. Do this and this, and let's press play. And you should be seeing the game. There we go. Okay. So, Shamino doesn't really have a lot more to go. It's got like about 180 points of experience more to get. So we're just going to get that. But you know what I should probably do? We should think about healing Shamino. I mean, he's not in dire trouble right now. Don't worry about it right yet. But we do need to think about it. He's at 239. Oh, that doesn't help. I think these two folks here are trying to get away. Yeah. That wasn't wholly and entirely what I wanted. alas. More fights like that, please. Ooh, even better. I was trying to decide whether or not to go up to greet the dragons or not. I do need to be mindful in this fight of his HP pool. It's robust, but not as robust as it could be. Okay, let's heal him a little bit because I think we can get him to 1600 and not have to go and get the heal and also to level up. Like, this should be enough to get him real close to 1600, but not quite there. There we go, 1600. Right, okay, so now what I think we can do is we can shuffle, we can shuffle Geoffery back into the front, and we can just go and get Dupre's stats all lined up. So we're gonna go to the spies first. Let's just see how Dupre is doing. Sorry, Dupre. Shamino. Yeah, see, 37, 29, and 30. That's a little unfortunate. I was hoping that his int would get over the last little hump there. And I don't think it's worth going from level 6 to level 7 just to get, you know, one extra stat of int. But that 37 is great because it means that we only have to go into the strength dungeon once and the dex dungeon once. Int we're going to have to do twice though. So let's start by doing that. That was fairly significant, so we're going to save. And we can sort of see from Shamino that his int and his MP are on par with each other. So when he gains MP, he's going to gain exactly that amount. Sorry, int. He's going to gain exactly that amount of MP. 50 is respectable. It's not great, but it is better than nothing. You know? So, sort of if possible, in the dungeons, we're just going to free for all, and we're going to fight whoever comes up against us with whoever. But, oh, I should have definitely kept Shamino up front to begin with, because I'm going to be mostly using him here. A little bit of extra XP. Oh, well, that doesn't help. Let's get Geoffery some XP. He's very close to Beholder, so it makes sense to have him fight the Beholder. We may as well make this board a little bit cleaner. He's getting close. Okay. So this is Despise. Let's get Despise's map up and going. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't mix... Oh, right, this is the one where we have to go all the way down. This is... Dex. Oh, okay, we need all four. Right, so... How many... Oh, we got 3 Z downs. Mix. Z down. We need 8. And we need 1 exit. We need to go to Altar of... Sorry, Altar of 4. We need to go to level 4. We need to see where we're at. Okay. So we need to go south, east, and then there's a little wormy tunnel thing here. South, east. Wait, I'm a little confused. Oh, we need to go south. Let's just get Geoffery the rest of the way there. Yeah. See, that's a good idea. And then Geoffery again. We may as well do something useful while we're down here. We need to go east. Oh, right. I like that this is a very defensible position. Okay, so now we need to go east, right? I'm remembering that correctly. I need to shuffle myself down, and then everyone can go east. How many gems do we actually have? Probably not enough gems. Oh yeah, we're running out of gems. Okay, so it's east, north, and then we need to get Shamino to do this. Okay. Okay. We are facing west. Oh, it's the icky room. How do I do this? Maybe we go south and then north. We go through here. And then we approach by going through the little lattice work. So we go like south and then we follow the road here. We queue. We'll try and sleep. Shamino might get some points back from sleeping. And oh, alright. Maybe he won't. Oh. Well, this sucks. Let's try and bring everyone to the left except for me. Because that way it's a little bit easier to tell who is being hit. Because they can only get hit from one side. So like this is definitely uncomfy. Okay, so that's this. And this. Man. I don't like them killing these guys. Yeah, I don't like them killing these guys. It's already, oh. And now we wait. So we go north here. Oh, I'm gonna try and run. I don't think it's gonna work. Like, if I can get a couple of people off the board, that'd be great. Okay, so... Oh, I think this was a mistake, what I've just done. Especially now, where I've whiffed on moving Mr. Iola. Okay, I can't move Iola. Okay, that's a little better. I don't think this is significantly good, but I can now maybe get some of these folks out. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ready. Okay. Okay, cool. So now we know that it's just me, and we know that they're all around us. So we can just hit. And mostly just wait. Right. We want to sleep. We want to go north, and then we want to turn around and go south. North. I don't think we want to move. We don't want to move a middle row yet. Okay. I still don't think it's safe to move the middle row. Okay, I can move there because this row is empty. There we go. Okay, so we can move here now. I'm just gonna not move myself for as long as possible. Okay, so Shamino, Shamino should be at 40. Yeah, and then we need to go down. Oh yeah, down and then left. Down and left. The problem with down and left is that that's that little room where it's just the little. I guess what we do is we go down south, and then we go to the second room, and we go to the left there because it's easy enough to see. So let's not move me yet. Oh, I need to heal Geoffrey. We'll heal Geoffrey when it's just me. Okay, so we can start taking the next lot of books across. Okay, we can start moving. Oh man, Geoffrey across. Let's get them real close. There. Oh my god, wake up please. This is absurd. We can start... Oh, okay. Folks who were poisoned are not poisoned. Okay. I walk myself across, and then we need to go left here. So let's get into the melee. And we want to do much the same thing as we did before. There we go. I wanna fight off these skeletons. Because that's at least a helpful thing that I can do. Okay. Very good. Okay. Okay, I think we're there. And then here we need to go... we need to sleep first because this is the icky room. So we need to go in and north. It's amazing how those two rooms, or that one room, I should say, not necessarily those two rooms. That one room is such a complete bugbear. Just because you need to be mindful of your avatar points. Okay, let's go in. Ah, perfect. Okay. we can start moving folks northward. Okay, we're gonna be a little careful of me. And we want Shamino to touch. Okay, let's save. Well, let's sleep first and then save. Hmm. I'm gonna try a thing that I don't think I've tried in this room. Ah, no. I don't think the bullet went that way. Okay. Should be a lot easier here. Trying to sleep again. Oh no. Hmm. Okay, so we can go here and ready P. And these guys should just wander off. Try and sleep some more. Okay, very good. Let's go forward. This is not so much of a annoying room, which is great. It's just kill all the things. More rooms like this, please. Oh. There we go. Let's try and get Shamino up to 600. Or not. This is a little frustrating. Oh no. Mm. Okay. Let's try and sleep again. Because that failed, very obviously. How is Geoffery doing? Oh, he's getting there. And we want to go south. So we're gonna walk in as far as it'll let us before it blocks off our entrance. Oh, that's pretty interesting. It isn't really blocking off our entrance. I'm gonna have Geoffery kill as many of these dragons as possible. Okay. So now what we need to do is have me come up, have me go to the right, and now everyone else can go down. And Shamino does this. So now we should be good. Shamino should have all the dexterity that he could want. Yeah, Shamino's got all the dexterity he could want. Let's sleep. Oh, this is very super good for Geoffery. Assuming Geoffery doesn't just get put to sleep. I shouldn't have even put that out into the world. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, I will just approach with me and we will kill off Sleepy Time Man. But then Sleepy Time Man put me to sleepy time. There. It's frustrating that Geoffery isn't getting the XP for killing Sleepy Time Man, but oh well. What can we do? Oh, I don't think we're gonna catch that guy. We can try. I've got to be up north with myself. Because some of the problem is Mr. Dragon might have abscond. Like that. Oh, so close. Oh, come on. Why one guy? Why two guy? Oh my god. What is this nonsense? That guy's gonna be waiting for me. Okay, I'm gonna leave us here on a stat screen. I'm gonna go and take a 10-minute break, and I'm gonna come back and we're going to do some more of this, and we're going to finish off Shamino's stats, and then tomorrow we're gonna do some preparation stuff. Okay, we'll give you a 10-minute break, and I'll take a 10-minute break too, and we will be back soon. Okay, I'm back from the 10-minute break, but my tea hasn't quite dawned yet, so I'm gonna just leave everything open so I can hear it. You may actually hear the timer for the tea go off, and I apologize for that. But once the timer does go off, I'm just gonna run, get the tea, and then come back. I will mute myself when I do that though. So, Great Gamer is here. They say, hello Lost Wolf, hope your day is going well. I just got back from the auto mechanics garage to fix a minor thing. One of the tires developed a very slow leak last Thursday while on vacation, but I have a compact electric air pump in the trunk, so it was no problem keeping it full. Very good. I'm glad you got that scene too, because that's like the worst thing is where you can't get to a filling station, and or you're driving along and you can't get to a filling station in time to get them to pump up the tires, and you just have to sit in the road and wait for someone to either help you out, or the other scenario is you call like AA or whatever, and they're like, oh, you want a pump? Here you go, and then they help you out. So at least that worked out. Alright, so let's, while I wait for my tea to draw, I'm going to get us out of here. There's going to immediately be a fight, because there's a bunch of orcs standing outside the castle. We're going to fight them super quickly with Geoffery, and then carry on down south because we want to go to the next dungeon. So let me... I'm not going to start the timer actually, because I'm going to walk away in a second to go get my tea. And so officially we're not strictly speaking. There we go. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to go get the tea. Okay, now I am properly back. So let me actually start the timer. And just... okay, sure. So we're just gonna kill these guys off with Geoffery. And then what we'll do is we'll trade Geoffery out for Katrina and have her get the 6,400. Okay, how is Geoffery doing? Should we just... I mean, it makes some amount of sense to hang out here and just get Geoffery to 6,000. Well, no. It doesn't really make that much sense. Let's just, you know what we're going to do? We're gonna go collect gems because, yeah, we got 6 gems and that's not enough. But the way I use them, which is like all the time basically, it's not a good idea to be on 6 gems. Yes, we want gems, so it's B. It's B, yes. Yes. Okay. No. Get into a boat. And now over here we are at these little islands. Oh god, please don't close with me. You are a hassle, actually. Well, it's one guy. That seems pretty good, and if we just go west. Here we go, this should be the start. But not before there's a fight. Great Bitty Game, you asked if I'm going well. I am. I am doing pretty good, thanks. I had a toasted sandwich for dinner because it is pretty cold. And now we're here and we're doing this. I'm gonna try and sleep. Let's see if we can get Geoffery up to his 700 HP. This is the start. Let me just go get the map for the start. Oh. Or hang on. Making this a little difficult for myself. Because I really just want Geoffery to kill as many things as possible. There we go. At least outside of dungeons. Inside of dungeons is a different story. That's a little bit more of a free-for-all. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna have to take Geoffery out around. You know, I'm not gonna mess with this, with that particular fight. Yeah, sure. This should be the start, and I sort of remember the start's layout, but let's get the map. Because otherwise, I'm going to run us into a wall, and it's going to be a little awkward. Okay, so we want to go down to level 3. So we want to actually make Z down. Oh. We want to go to level 6. Oh, we're gonna have to actually get blood moss and spider silk, because we've been using those rather a lot. Okay, so we need to go and this should be the one spot. Yeah, okay, cool. So we're facing east. Let's go get this chest. And then this should be search 7. That should give him strength of 5. And he should only need 3. Yeah, he should only need 3. In fact, you know what we should really do? We shouldn't go all the way down to 6. 6 is just a bugbear. We should go up and then come back down to 3. Okay. So we want to go south. Yeah, we want to go south. I don't think... Oh yeah, no. We're not going to necessarily catch this guy. Oh, that's not fun at all. They can do diagonals. Oh god. Didn't realize that. Oh, this is... he's gonna get away. Alas. Okay, let's exit. And then enter. Where's the downstairs here? It is. Oh, right, it's if we go north and then we go here and we run. We've done this before. And like realistically, this is a great run and I should kill all these people, but we're just going to mosey on to the other side. I've probably lost avatar points there. I think I go down here, descend. Yes, okay, so now we go through this room. Ah! I whiffed on this fight entirely. Doesn't really matter which way we go, we're gonna be doing this fight twice. So I'm just gonna, you know, do it however. Oh, I should be, you know, I'm being silly. Let's move everyone forward. There we go. And then let's get people going north, except for me. Hang on. I'm gonna take myself to the east part of this wall here, and then we can press that button much faster. And that should get Shamino. I killed Shamino because I'm dumb. Whoops. I don't know when last I saved. Tadrusa says hello. Hello, Tadrusa. Hope you're doing well. I can't believe I didn't look at Shamino's HP pool. Well, I mean, I can. I was just zipping through that and going, everything's fine. Nothing bad can possibly happen. Oh God. Do you know where we are? We are all the way back. The last time I saved, yes, the last time I saved was before we got Shamino's last point of dex. So, look at this nonsense. We have to do this fight again. Oh God. Like, I guess what I could have done there was I could have just saved the situation by resurrecting Shamino. It's not really that big a deal. But I reacted too quickly and closed the game instead of thinking about the situation in real super logical terms. Because ultimately, it's okay if anyone else dies other than the main character. If the main character dies, you should get walked off to Avatar Island. And, sorry, not Avatar Island, you get walked off to Castle Britain. And you just have to start from scratch. But if someone else dies, hey, no problem. There we go, okay. This is fine. I'm gonna move people to the left in a second. Oh my God. I am doing such a disaster here. There we go. That's better. Hang on, where am I? Oh, I need to go south. Right, this is the dragon door. We just want to go south. But we're gonna have Up and Geoffery mow through these people. Geoffery wants all the XP. He's an XP hog. There we go. Very good. Okay, so now I need to take myself east. And then everyone else can go south. And now we can, yeah. Oh, cast, exit. That should give Shamino all of his points. And dexterity? Yeah, okay. Cool. Sorry, we have to do this again. Oh God. We have to run down to Castle Grey Skull, as it were. Get the power and then move on. Old reference is old. Oh, this is actually a great fight for Geoffery. Assuming no one runs away. This is actually technically better than what we got the first time round. Because we just got like little fights with 1 or 2 dudes a piece. And this is 8 XP a guy. Yeah, 8 XP a guy. Much better than 6. And there's more of them, so... Ah, but not if I whiff on actually using Geoffery. If I don't attack with him, there's no point. Like that. My goodness. There we go. That's a little better. I'm sorry, Geoffrey, you didn't get all the XP. I attacked like an idiot. Yeah, that gets him to about where he was, and now of course the game is going to insist on giving me tiny little fights with guys that have 4 and 6 XP again. Good. Oh, I do want this. This is a semi-decent fight. Oh god. But not when I like whiff on hitting the correct direction button. It's not a great fight though, there's like 3 guys and the game can do better than that. It just isn't because it's being spiteful. It knows I'm playing and it doesn't want me to have a good time. That's pretty much what's going on. Wow, look at this. Yeah, sure. How are we doing? 6130. It almost, but not quite, makes sense to hang out here now. And to get the last, 250 XP. But it also doesn't. Oh god, okay, for a minute there I thought we'd lost our boat. For a minute there I thought that the way that it allocated resources had screwed us again. And we lost another boat. But we got lucky and the boat's still there. I mean, if it's giving me fights to fight, we may as well do that. These aren't the best fights, though, because, as I say, these are just like 6 XP a pop. It helps, I guess, that there's a lot of them. Because it represents steady XP. Where some of these fights are just like, here's one guy, I hope you enjoy. And I guess the other technically good thing, yeah, we're gonna get in a boat, we're gonna go down, is that, awkward. Very awkward when I'm not actually hitting the button to make people move. Come this way, please. Oh my god. I'm gonna move myself. Well, I'm gonna move as many people to as many open spots as possible. So that when these guys do end up near these sections, I can just do this. There we go. While nothing is happening, I heard chat go ping a lot. Narendra Ricolinosa. I think I said that correctly. I'm not sure, but if it is not correct, please tell me. They say, greetings, how goes the run so far? It's good. This is the first time I'm playing it, so it's the slowest run in existence. We have been here for about 100 hours. It'll be 107 at the end of the stream. We're taking it real easy. We're pretending that we are playing it as if though it really is actually 1985 or 86. And so we've been taking copious notes. I've got a map that I filled out. At this point, what I'm doing, because we've been dungeon diving a lot, all I'm doing is using online dungeon maps just to get them done. At the moment, we're at the tail end of picking up all the companions, and we're getting stats for the last one, which is Shamino. It's good, and I like it a lot. It's a bit long-winded. I think that if you're an Ultima fan and you've played any of these, you may have more appreciation for the idea of Ultima 4 than you maybe do for the game. It depends. Some people really like the game for how big and sporty it is. I think that personally Ultima 3 is a slightly better game. It's more compact. It knows it's a video game. And so because it knows that it's a video game, it has a very succinct loop, and you do the loop and you win the game. This game wants to be an experience wrapped in philosophy, and I think that's okay, and you can do it. They didn't quite have the technology to make that work in 1985 or 86, but they did their best, and I'm pleased with the general result, even if I think that the game sprawls too much. So far, after having spent 100 plus hours with us, I like it. It would have been, in 1986, a super good summer game, which is probably how most people experienced it. You'd boot it up at the beginning of summer and you just played across that summer. And I can see from that perspective that this is a real cool experience to have had in that way. But it is intrinsically, because of the nature of the setup of the game, too sporty. And I have to deduct it like points for that. But they did, like I said earlier, they did the best that they could given the tools that they had in 1986. And for that, it is a startlingly good game. I think we want to go down south. Yeah, because we want to go along the edge of the coast. Yes, that is correct. Naranja, have you played any Ultimas before? Do you know this one like the back of your hand? How do you feel about Ultima? Tell us about that. If you're still here and you're still listening. Ideally miss that boats don't give you XP from afar anymore. We want to go this way because we want to get gems. Let's see if I remember this correctly. Gems, we have 5 this time as opposed to 6. I was worried this might be the outcome. And I don't know if... Okay, thank God. The guards didn't actually come after me for that. I thought that because it was a person in their port of call, they'd be like, yo, what are you doing? Have you lost your mind? Yes, and then it's B, yes, yes. Okay. Let's get out of there. I suppose the obvious answer is... Oh, let's try that sentence in English. Because there are a couple of trains of thought that overlap one another. I suppose the obvious follow-up question is, am I looking forward to Ultima 5? I am, but I want to play it. Oh, we left our boat behind here. Why did we do that? What? This is our boat from long ago. I don't know why this is still here. Anyway, it's gone now. I don't want to tackle it straight after Ultima 4. We need an Ultima break. We've been playing this game off and on for 3 months, and so we really just need to do something else, and we're going to, so there's that. I'm gonna sleep. Naranja says, I played Ultima Online, but mostly like visual muds like Dransic, Wyvern, and now Utopia. I beat the last one I bet the last one will be to your taste. I would have to look at Eotopia, because I've never played UO, I've never played Dransec, and I've never played Wyvern. But if you are, if you think that Eotopia is interesting, then that's a thing that I should definitely check out. And what I'll probably do after the stream is I'll just go and look up the website for it. So, I made a bad life decision here. Which way are we going? We're going north. I do know that there is a fairly... I wouldn't call it massive, but there is still a community that plays UO. And I think that's actually super cool. Okay, so let's go down. And yeah, okay, I know where we are. So let's save so we don't have that mistake again. Where I accidentally kill Shamino. In fact, hang on, while your comment is still around, after I get out of this fight, I'm gonna just copy it down so I can go and look at all of those. I'm aware, like I've heard of Dransec, but I've never played it. And the others I don't know at all. But I'm also really glad that like low-key MMOs like that still exist where they're not mainstream and people really like them and still play them. Okay, so now we want to go north. And the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna sort of split the party into two. I'm gonna grab myself and put myself here, and then I'm gonna stop moving entirely. And then I'm gonna take myself back a little bit and put myself at the bottom of this fire pit. There we go. Okay, now everyone can just go north. So this seems fiddly. Why am I positioning myself down there and then letting everyone else go first? There's an Ankh in the middle of the screen between 8061 and 2183. We've been working for almost all of that 100 hours to get that Ankh up to full. And if we lose any points from Ankh points, like their virtues that you have to follow up on and be mindful of, if you are even a little bit bad about keeping those in check, you lose Ankh points and you have to go get them back again. And so one of the things that you cannot do, because it's one of the things you have to sort of be upkeepy about, is when there's a fight, your character, the one you made, must not be the last one to leave a screen. Everyone else can go first, but you have to actually be the last person out the screen that the fight takes place on. So we have been sort of diligently trying to do that. I'd be a little bit more into letting Geoffery fight these fights, but like it's not worth it. It just slows the works down. Although he's positioned quite well here, so it's fine. There we go. We want to go south. No, No, Andrew says Utopia have graphics like early Ultima, gameplay of NetHack and a bit of Diablo. The game is an MMO, but doesn't have many people, so it's more like MO. Yeah, that's the sad thing about some of these games. So a single player game that you can find people on from time to time. That's pretty cool. One of the things that like I personally appreciate about the way some of these things has happened is that it's not the best feeling in the world, but it is nice when like communities like that become small because everyone ends up knowing each other, and then you know the natural sort of the natural end point of that is that everyone helps each other, unless there's, you know, one bad apple that doesn't want to do that. And I really... Oh, this is a spider. Okay, so we need to get up as close to it as possible, and now we need to wait to see who it hits. Okay, cool. Well, that was unfortunate. Where am I? Oh, okay, sure. I'm gonna... How's Shamino doing? Shamino's at 47 strength. Okay, so let's mix an exit. And then let's get out of here. We're gonna sleep with Shamino now, and we're gonna save so we don't have to do that again. So sort of my favorite experiences, like with the old muds and things, is sometimes going back when they're years old and they're very small, and there's just a handful of people there, and you get to know them, right? And I think that's super cool, and I think that that's sort of what's happened with some of the UO shards. The shards are now small enough that there's a dedicated community that wants to just play those shards, and because they're dedicated, they become like a little online family, and I think that's very cool. It's not, as I say, the best feeling in the world, because you'd really want to have all your buddies playing with you. But sometimes that can make for new friends, you know, and it can be engaging in that very specific sort of way. Anyway, I shouldn't have killed this bat. Oh, I shouldn't have killed that bat either. Oh my god. Okay, so now we can start wearing our swords again. He's about to run away. So the bats, there are two types of creature in this game. There's a neutral creature and there's a hostile creature. Little animals like this are neutral. Bats and rats and wisps and things are neutral. And you don't want to kill them. You can nudge them a little bit and get their HP down super low, but you don't want to kill them. And so we're just waiting for this guy to exit the screen off north of ways, because that's where he's going. I'm gonna actually heal Shamino. Oh. Oh, really? Oh well, that's okay. Which way are we facing? We're facing north. North is perfect. Oh god. I want to move people north. This is going to be a bit more of a mess. There's a lot more spiders. I just want to get everyone as northward as they can be. And then we just want to tap the spiders on the nose. Like so, and like this. It isn't working because they're dying. I'm trying so hard. Oh god. It's just that everyone has a strength of 50 now. And so it's a bit of a problem because they're like hitting super hard. Okay, they're running away. That's perfect. Who's poisoned? Okay, I am poisoned. Geoffery can't cast spells. Katrina can cast spells. Okay, now we can just pass. Is this guy... Really? Oh, he didn't get the memo. I'm gonna hit him with, I guess, Katrina. Oh well, that killed him. Now it just says you want to have a lot of people on an MMO, so can find people anywhere, but at the same time, when more people are online, the less interactions are with the randoms you encounter. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's sort of two halves of the same coin, you know? If it's a lot of people, then it's very difficult to move outside the circle of people that you're in. And so you don't really have random interactions. You have the same interactions with the same bunch of people. And that can be cool, right? Because if you have your friends and they're playing with you, that can be super fun. But to me, some of the joy in very online games like that is just the random people that you bump into, you know? And talking to them and learning a little bit about them. Okay, so we need to move Geoffery from the front to the back because he's got as much experience as he needs. So I'm going to swap Geoffery. I'm going to swap Geoffery with Katrina first. And I'm going to put Geoffery way at the back. So 3, 8. There we go. This is going to be weird to look at, but okay. So the reason why we're doing this is that the most experience that you can have in this game is 6,400. At that point, you become level 8, and that's the cap in this game. There's no point in Geoffery fighting anything anymore. We just want Geoffery to stand in the back, hang in that area, and everyone else can start picking up experience. So Katrina needs a lot of XP to get to level 8. I'm not going to fight these folks. We're just going to leave. I'm going to go down. Okay, so now we want... It doesn't really matter who does killing here, but we, as much as possible, want Katrina to do the killing. There we go. And now we're going to move me down. Yeah, and then we can start moving people up north. Okay, so it's Shamino. And that should deal with Shamino's stats. So if we look at Shamino, he should have 50 in strength, 50 in dex. We need to go get him magic. I'm going to set us up for that. There isn't a lot of time left in the stream, so what I'm going to do is we are going to get ourselves to the point where we can go to the dungeon that we're supposed to go to next. but we're not going to enter it. In fact, we're probably not going to make it that far. Oh, we need to sleep. No, Andrew says, I have a bunch of friends who are willing to test my games, but don't to stay. Hard to find all taste gaming lads nowadays. Yeah, that is a bit of a problem. It's cool that you're making games, though. Are you making MMOs? Are you making RPGs? What are you doing? Tell us a little bit about that. Can I outrace this man? No. Of course. Oh. Oh, you know what's going on? This guy over here on the left is trying to run away. I'm gonna see if I can catch him, but I don't think that's gonna happen. No, especially not if he's running to the left. Okay. Sure. He's just gonna get away. That's fine. I think I need to be north. Mostly visual mods, grid-based MMOs. Oh, that's very cool. The grid-based MMOs sadly have fallen out of favor, but they're very fun. Ah. I think we're gonna try and kill this guy here, because, yeah. I think this is where the boat is. Yeah, that is. Okay. So let's go level up Geoffery and heal. And then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll start at the dungeon where we're supposed to be for intelligence. Because what's going to inevitably happen was that. Actually, let's have a look at our... Oh, we're going to have to get... No, I think we'll be okay. We got Spider Silk and Blood Moss enough to go and do 2 dungeon runs, and that's all we want to do. And then tomorrow we can spend the rest of the day just farming and getting set up for the end of the game. Oh, we might not be able to get to that dungeon because it's about time to end off for today. We're gonna get level 7 for Geoffery, get healed up here. And then we're gonna exit and there'll be a fight and then we'll call the stream. Ah, go away, thank you. There we go, Geoffery, no, level 8, heal. No, we're not well. So Geoffery now can't get any more experience, there's no point. So we're never gonna put him into combat as much as we can help it anymore. Okay, let's descend. Oh, I'm surprised this didn't just turn into a fight immediately. Oh, it's a lame fight, never mind. Okay, cool. Let's sleep. Now Andrew says something I love about old games, or when a sign says danger, it means actual. Yes, 100%. There was in, I think it was Ultima 2, there was a funny sign that, well, there was actually a bunch of signs in that game. And one of them was if you essentially read the sign, it tells you that there's a weapons upgrade system right at that spot. And if you keep searching, you keep on getting the next weapon up in the line. And it was the funniest sort of sign I'd seen in a game like that. Like in a super long time. It was, you know, it said exactly what it was going to do and then did it. It was great. Alright, so tomorrow's stream, the way it's going to work. The first half of the stream, we're just going to go get Shamino sorted out for good. we're going to then, because we got another hour after that probably, or an hour and a half, we're going to go camp in the 2 spots where you can go get Nightshade and Nightshade and the other thing. Nightshade and where are my spells? We want Nightshade and Mandrake Root. So we're gonna park in a spot where we can get one of them, get 20, move to the other spot where we can get the other thing, Nightshade or Mandrake Root, get 20, and then we're going to start approaching, getting ready for the end game, and that will be all of tomorrow's stream. So tomorrow is going to be a little bit more laid back than what we've been doing up until for the last 15 or so hours. It's just literally going to be a hangout stream, more or less. And then I think that on Thursday and Friday, we'll tackle the final dungeon and then finish the game. And that's pretty good. It's the box promised us 100 hours a game. We laughed at it at the time, but here we are. It's been 100 hours a game, so perfect. The game sold itself correctly. Alright, I will see you then. Narendra, let me make sure, like I said, that I don't forget to copy your comment so I can go check out those games that you talked about. You said, yeah, there we go, I found it. There we go. Okay, I've got your comment. So after the stream, I'm just going to go look at all of those games very quickly. Because I'm sure some of them are going to resonate with me because I kind of like old games like this. The follows are anonymous, but I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Alright, see you all tomorrow. Please have a wonderful evening. Please stay safe. I shall see you all soon. Good night for now. More Ultima for tomorrow. Until we beat it, more or less. Great Gamers as late as you two. Goodbye.